half an hour. But first, we want to begin with a story that has a lot of people talking today. You have any teens in your house? Call them over to the television right now, because this story could save their life. You may have seen these. You've seen these packets in convenience stores. It's so-called synthetic marijuana. These chemically involved treats, these herbs are sold in packaging, usually brightly colored, attracts the eye, looks like candy, but they are anything but harmless. Smoking, one, nearly killed 17-year-old Emily Bauer of Houston. The experience landed her smack dab in an intensive care unit on life support, and her family expected she would die. These pictures are of Emily from last December. Want to bring in CNN's legal analyst Sunny Hostin here. And look, we've talked about synthetic marijuana in the past. I mean, it's the kind of thing, you know, the stores and the packaging, it almost like creates this illusion that they're harmless.
Looks like candy.
Looks like candy. Yeah. Young people grab them. In actuality, they're linked to, what, thousands of medical emergencies.
That's right, thousands. And what's so fascinating, and I went to a convenience store to look for it because I thought, gosh, it looks like candy. And here in New York, I couldn't find it. But what's fascinating about this is these items aren't legal. In 41 states, including Puerto Rico, they're just not allowed. And so, you know, law enforcement is sort of onto it now, but kids are still buying it. This kid bought it in Texas where it's illegal, so it still made its way onto the store's shelves, and it can be really dangerous. Get this, Brooke, it's 100 times more potent than marijuana in many settings. So I don't know why it's still kind of out there, but I suspect it's because of who makes it. Sometimes it's a college kid trying to make a little bit of money, and sometimes it's sort of these underground manufacturers that are making heaps of it using a cement mixer. So there's cement mixer. So there's sort of no quality control here, and that is one of the reasons why I think law enforcement has had a bit of trouble with it. But new legislation is being passed, and I will say this also, they're smart. Whenever law enforcement gets kind of close to catching them, they switch the ingredients on it so that it doesn't fall under these guidelines. Yeah. So, you know, they're smart, they're savvy, and it's a significant problem.
What about Emily Bauer? She was in the ICU. Her parents thought she was...
Well, I'd love to say that she's doing great, but she suffered severe strokes. She has brain damage, and so you know, day by day, her family says she's getting better. She's in physical therapy and other kinds of therapy, but she was severely injured by this. And I just hope folks that are watching will speak to their teens, will speak to their kids about this, because this is still out there on the shelves killing people.